Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into another video. It's been a while since I uploaded any videos, especially anything of my own content. Most of the time it's been buddies' cars, customer cars, that kind of deal. So today, the wait is finally over. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, getting all my ducks in a row moving, and we're going to go check in on Clifford. So Clifford's been at Raw Performance, kind of just hanging out, getting some love. So I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro here, and we'll get this party started. For those of you guys just tuning back in, we picked Clifford up last year. He came with the Frank's 3-piece front end, pretty well upfitted for a sport front wheel drive application. He'd actually been on YouTube before. The couple clips that you're seeing now on the screen is right whenever I picked him up. So we dropped the weight plate, got a few things situated. We decided to go ahead and get all the front end kind of fitted together. I revealed a little bit of Clifford in a previous video sometime back in last year, but for those just now tuning in, expect to see quite a bit more of this little red car. So we nicknamed him Clifford, a little red, just a little red dog. But overall, this is the current state. So we picked him up, had this aluminum wing parachute. The switch for the fuel pump was wired into the rear, 10-point chromoly cage. It was on Blackworks,
So ultimately,
full
we're keeping the
coilovers,
Franks. Gotta love the Franks.
a lot of energy bushings.
need us a hood.
We took the parts off
We
of the
need-
EK hatchback, the spherical bushings in the front, put them on this car, so we swapped the lower control arms. This car also had a full-blown hanger with two, I believe it was like stealth pumps there. I think they were like 340 pumps. I ended up pulling this out of the car because we were dropping the tank, going to a front fuel cell, and at that point I sold it on Marketplace, so I was able to recoup a few funds there. The car came with a couple gauges, less the sending unit, the staging brake handle, full interior, panel wise, no carpet. We ended up stealing the carpet from the EK hatch, so it's going in the car. A couple things really needed to kind of come apart. The Blackworks I wanted to sell. We were going to put the D2s back in the car. Picked up a set of rear trailing arms, the tubular style. If you're interested in a set, you can PM me on Facebook or Instagram. I have a local shop that can make a set. What you're seeing here is right before I installed the rear trailing arms, so getting everything sized up and getting the car more cleaned up and some of the odds and ends picked up that were left in it. But overall, it wasn't terrible to go through, and we ended up picking up a Frank's fiberglass trunk local. So I ditched the stock trunk, and some of the latches and the hinges and assembly I couldn't quite get out. So overall, though, we like the wingless look. For the goals of the car right now, the wing wasn't necessarily something we had to have. So a couple baths, a couple scrub jobs later, starts looking like a shiny little turd. So fast forward a little bit, the trailing arms get painted up, we get the fuel tank dropped, get everything kind of stitched up in the rear end of the car. The fuel tank being removed ended up freeing up a lot of room, so we moved on to ordering some fuel parts. Jeff over at Revline KC came through as always and sent us a box of goodies, some radium engineering pieces. We had some clamps, some pumps, Dutchworks, 350 pumps, and all shipped right in. So I'm going to put that to good use here. Also sourced down a set of axles, some Type S RSX stock 36mm hubs. Picked these up local and realized that the hubs on the car were much larger, as we quickly learned. So getting a set of the Cartboy style hubs here in the near future.
Too small.
Another local Facebook marketplace find. We sourced down a Borg-Warner 362 SXE turbo and started up with a mock-up of something that you'll see here in the near future. So if this is your first time tuning in, stick around, hit that subscribe bell, turn on the notifications, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you guys.